Hi, Leo. Okay, so my name is Lelo, and this is Tarot with Lelo. So today we're doing just short, sweet messages that come out for you guys. Let's see what it's given. Let's see if it gives what it's supposed to give. It better, right? It better. All right, let me stop. All right, let's see what's going on. It's giving. It's giving. Oh, it's really giving. Okay. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ten of Wands. Interesting, interesting. Um, it's like the burden of being great. I don't know why I just heard that. Um, I'm not sure if that's what's supposed to come through, but like, I just felt like saying that. The burden of just being so wonderful. Did a card fly? Why did I feel my card flip like that? Oh, was it this one? Oh, it's the Three of Wands. I have to watch that back. It felt funny. What is coming out for Leo? Death. Okay. These cards just jumping today. And not being confined. What does that mean? Not being confined. Foundation you have to fight for. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ten of Wands. Huh. There is... No, I need an overall energy. Something small that you started. Something small that you started. I'm seeing a telescope, but I thought this was a camera at first. Or is it a camera? Either way, there's a lens there. It's a camera. Ah, there's something small that you've started that you love. Either you've started or you're thinking about starting something, but you're too focused on the image or like having all of the pieces together, and that's weighing you down. It's keeping you from moving smoothly. You're too invested in the... Why did theatrics come to mind? Not theatrics. You're too invested in the aesthetic of this. I don't know if it's a passion project or it's a hobby that you have that you'd like to dive into. But every time you even think about starting to do it, it's like, it's almost like you block yourself. But I don't think you do it intentionally. I think it's just more so all the perfect pieces have to be in place because you don't want to put anything that's subpar out, right? You don't want to create anything that um, you would deem subpar. But then that keeps you from pouring into this passion project or whatever it is that you want to do that you see for yourself. Because I highly feel like this Page of Pentacles should be an ace. I don't know why. Like you want to get to the ace, right? But right now you're a page because it's like in your head still. Like it hasn't come to fruition because you're so worried about having everything aligned and together. Oh, maybe that's why I was hearing the burden of what did I say in the beginning? The burden of being great. I think you just have a very high standard for what it is you want to create and things that you do. But that your perfectionism is holding you back. Um, basically. Um, the Emperor reversed, Three of Wands, Death. Hmm. She's in deep thought. Hmm. I feel like so long as you keep it in your head, you're gonna remain stagnant. Not like in your life, like it's not end all be all, but like this gives me the feeling of like you don't want to come to a place, right, where you're like, I wish I just would have jumped into it. I wish I would have just started. I wish I would have, I wish. That's the vibe that this death card is giving me. Like a feeling of like what's possible is that you may regret not just starting or just doing it with what you have and how you can. The Emperor reverse just gives me an inclination of potential like you're suppressing your own potential. Because maybe you don't feel like you can control how, like, okay, you can't control the outcome in that it won't be what you want it to be. So like, or in your mind it won't be what you want it to be. It's almost like expecting to be, I don't know, like an Olympian, right? Like overnight, like obviously you wouldn't think that, but it's almost like, okay, you have to start somewhere. And after you start, just get better. Keep building and honing in on your craft. You just let that improvement like progress, like you give it time. It's interesting. The burden of being great. That's very interesting. Um, Two of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Four of Swords reverse. Something you've been thinking about for a while. And maybe it might even be something that you thought about collaborating with other people on, or you have tried to collaborate with other people on it and it didn't work out, and you might feel that because it couldn't work out with other people, there's no way it will work out with you with you like by yourself, um, starting out at least, and I don't think that's true. I want to sneeze, but it's not coming. Excuse me. Let's see, what's the outcome? What's the outcome? Eight of Pentacles reversed. Six of Pentacles. Eight of Swords reversed. Okay. Okay. There's a need to let things flow, right? There's a need to let things flow and to let things go. Don't be too hard on yourself. I mean, of course, have the standards you want to have, right? But also make do with what you have. Sun reverse. Lovers. Chariot. Okay. There's a thought process. A thought process, a substance, some people, or ideas of yourself. So a thought process, a substance, some people, or ideas of yourself that you're going to come to realize you need to let go. You won't see it clearly though until you won't see it clearly for a while. Oh, you need to stop looking back. You need to stop looking back. Maybe you've tried this before and it didn't work out before. And now you're feeling anxious and worried and like you're just like, it failed once, it might fail again. You need to stop looking back. Um, um, you're probably gonna have to release traditional ways of thinking or going about things. So when I said let it flow and let it grow, right? I think that also plays into the Hierophant in reverse, and that there isn't a certain path. There's not one way to go. There isn't only one way to do a certain thing. Like whatever it is that you want to do, I feel like you can create a path for yourself or a way to do it for yourself. Yeah, but you're gonna get there. I think it's just gonna take you a while. You gotta kind of like get out of your head about it. Um, Hmm. Okay. So even if you're like, you have a hard time like starting anything up, I think you're eventually going to get there. I think there's a shift that needs to happen, and it may not have happened yet, or maybe it's starting to happen, but there's a shift in your perspective about like your entire life, probably. That's got to happen for you to get where you're going. I think you're going to get your progress from a lot of introspection. I see that for you here, but it seems like you're in your own way, if that makes sense. Um, but it's something that you're gonna overcome. That's what I see for sure. It might be slower than you want, you know, but you're gonna overcome it for sure. I saw that in the cards. All right. Well, Leo, hope that resonates. If it resonates for you, please comment, like, share, subscribe. Not subscribe. Subscribe. um, and thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Later.